Hello everyone, so welcome back. The second video from the playlist to build food delivery system. So we complete with the design and the requirement. Let's resize this. So in the previous video, I want to the entity chose the customer owner of the restaurant and define all the actions that the necessary actions because later we want to add new features and new action, but at least the most necessary action for the MVP version. So owner of the system. Now we want the part of the delivery. So we want to add here for the delivery. So for the delivery, first the delivery can create and access the account. So the same after access the delivery account, he can update or control the status, for example, active or inactive, or maybe available or not available. So control status of work, for example, active, not active, or inactive, not active, inactive. So receive receive notification receive notification from restaurant owner. Okay, so they receive just a notification from restaurant owner. Notification also know the address or get the address of customer. Okay, and pay. So here for the payment, maybe can online on the system or cash on delivery. So cash on delivery, receive notification from the restaurant owner, sign the order. Okay, sign the order. Know the address. So payment. So and here also change the status. Change the status of order. For example, if the food delivered, so order change to deliver. Delivered. Okay. Delivered to the customer. So this is for the delivery role or entity. So now what is the on the back end services? So here Also we have database. So each server can have own database, or maybe all the server contain or uh, participate with the same database and the cache. Okay, so we want to just start. So we want to just start with one backend and database and cache, or multiple backend participate with the same database and cache, or multiple database. So, but the first we want to go with one server. Okay, we want to go in one server, and sorry. So we want to go with one server and one cache memory. For the cache memory, I want to use Redis. Where is here? So cache, use Redis. Okay, so Docker right now. So now we want to not specify, we want to know the data workflow on the system, how it will be. The data workflow. So first, so now first the customer access the account by register or login. Access the account. After browse the restaurant, the different restaurant, select uh, select the restaurant that he sees good, choose food, place order, sorry, not place order, but add to cart. Okay, after add to cart, so can maybe update or remove, so depend on the choice and the price of food. So after place an order, okay, place an order, the restaurant owner get notified. Okay, so the restaurant now here not there, but maybe this scenario owner, scenario workflow. So the restaurant owner notified, so he can accept or refuse the order. So if he refuse, the customer refuse by notify by refuse order, but if success or accept the order, so prepare the order. So try to prepare. After prepare the order, so he get notify the notify. So here first, before we go to notify the restaurant, notify the deliver, but let I want now to pay. So if accept, so accept order, okay, so accept order. So when place order, here the customer choose between pay online or cash on delivery. So now pay or cash on delivery. Okay. So cash online, place an order, pay online, restaurant owner identify, accept the order, and notify. So select the first, also select the delivery because he can see all the delivery user, but he wants to choose the active delivery. So select the active delivery. So notify, send him order. The delivery can accept or refuse the order. So for example, let's see accept. So if refuse, the restaurant owner can choose another delivery. But before the restaurant owner accept the order, at least make sure that delivery one or more are active. So send the order. So send the order, delivery accept. After accept, so the delivery know the locations, know all the details about the client by phone, etc., and deliver the food. Here they deliver food if cash on delivery, so get paid offline, but sometimes pay online. Now this is the scenario work flow of the this system. So right now what is the next things is right now what is the next things before jump to the database design is what cash on delivery. So this system have multiple transactions and maybe for example can happen multiple transactions on the same food, okay, or restaurant. But let's make so transactions. So let's just copy this. So here, for example, in order, same food. So we want to don't make the same two or more than user make transaction in the same time. So what we want to use, for example, for order, example, order, orders, tables, use the transaction. Okay, so we want to avoid two or more than customer make same order in the same time in the same food. So we want to use begin and finish by commit. So this is for success. For failure, we want to roll back. So here, roll back. Okay, let's see. Transactions. Okay. So what is next? For example, here in insert, so we want to create insert in orders. Okay, also insert in orders update and update the stock or so let's make this. So I want to focus on monolithic architecture. So maybe if I miss something, I will remember later and modify, because this system, this design of this system is not perfect. I want to practice, to learn more, and to do something, be professional. So now let's go to the database design. Database design. Okay. Now the database design. So first we have the entity, we have tables, users tables. So we have first the tables, we have the users tables. So we have an ID, name, phone, and also what? Address. Also what? Email. Enroll, user, phone, address, email, role. also verified and created app and updated app to attribute. I don't need to so add let's write updated at okay. So name, phone, addresses, email, role, mail, phone addresses, email, role. I think this is the most important attribute for the users and for the user entity. If I miss something, maybe I will ring them back later. User. Okay. Right now, I remember that's the password. And now something I missed. So now we want to go to the restaurant. So we have an ID, title. Okay, so we have an ID, title, description of restaurant, descriptions, the owner ID. Okay, also create ad and updated ad. Maybe can add status. The restaurant can be closed, can be open. So restaurant status, okay. Maybe later we can make review, how many stars. So I think this is the most important feature because we want to focus to the important features. After I will scale, after I will add more features. Okay, so let's go to the menu. We have an ID. We have the ID. Menu and so we have the ID. What is your ID? Restaurant ID. Restaurant ID. Title. Here description is what the food contain. The price. The status. Price. The status. Created ad, updated ad. What next? I think I missed something. Now let's go to the order. So the order, when place the order, we have the ID, also the code order. Okay, the ID user. So I will not use the ID customer. So also the ID menu. status, if it's record or not. Okay, so the status created at, updated at, and the total price. So the total price. So caller ID, ID customer, ID menu. So and ID menu. Okay, so status and the total. I think that I does not miss anything. So I want to just copy this and go with the order item also. We have order items. Now we have the title of the order items. So here we have order code. Okay, so I want to delete all this. So here recover the menu and the orders and the users, also the restaurant, the payment. But the payment here can be cash or on delivery. So we have the transaction ID. So we have first the ID, payment, okay, ID, transaction ID, okay, status. So here I just modify to amount, not total. Amount, ID status, so status, okay. Amount, created at, and updated at, okay. Also, what I miss right now. So the ID, the amount, so the ID, the amount. What next? So the title of the menu. Okay, so the title of menu and the order ID. So the order ID, the name of the name and addresses and phone. Okay, okay. Also maybe the title of the restaurant. Title restaurant. You can add restaurant. Now for the deliver. What we can add for the deliver. So how many? Okay. So let's verify by GPT if anything I miss. So So this is my design of database. Is any things I missed? Let's see now. Customer, yeah, it's customer ID. Okay, so ID menu inside on because the can contain retail ID. Okay, yes. So what is the problem? So menu. Okay, so order ID. Okay, yes. So I know just this order menu. So the order. Okay, so customer ID, restaurant ID, delivery address. Okay, total and delivery fee. Order items, order ID, normalized. So order items. So we have deliver also. So we have the orders. Okay, order code, customer ID, restaurant ID, delivery address, total amount, delivery fee, status, payment status, created and unlimited. Okay, order items. We have the title. So better data and the exact variable. So we have an order ID, the menu ID, and the quantity and the unit price, subtotal and repeated act. Missing delivery system. Yes, so the deliver user ID, verification type, vehicle type, status, and okay, create that current latitude and longitude. Okay, so the deliver here we want to add deliver delivery, so we have the ID, the status, user ID, deliver, not delivery. Deliver, status, what is deliver here, user ID, status, and vehicle type. And we have longitude and the latitude. Okay, so but the problem here is for the orders and orders. So place order, the order, here the ID user. I want to just modify. So ID code, so code order, ID user, ID menu. So not ID menu. I want to remove this amount and also the status of payment. The order items, what does it mean? The here we have the order ID, not the order ID, but the menu ID. Okay. So the order items, order ID, menu ID, quantity, and unit price, and sub. So menu ID. Here we have the order ID. Okay, so status or amount, addresses. I don't need this. Title, restaurant, amount. Okay. And what next is the quantity. Price, subtotal. So ID. So here unit price and here amount sub total. Okay, so amount, status, ID user, and code or order, ID user, and also the orders. We have the customer ID, restaurant ID, and delivery fees, payment status. So when I place the order, okay, when I place the order, we have the order. So the order code, the ID of customer, and the owner of restaurant. So ID customer, and also I have the ID of the owner restaurant. So ID of restaurant, not the owner. ID of restaurant. Okay. So the status also of the orders, amount, the also the addresses should be here, and delivery fee, payment status. Delivery and payment status. Okay. Amount and what I total amount. Okay. So this is total amount. So this is the basically global or the design of the page. What I missed, so the delivery part I had. Payment, so and here the order ID. So the payment can have multiple order ID, and each payment related with order ID. So order ID and also the user ID. Okay, so let's see for the payment. What is the transaction ID, order ID, payment amount, paid. So payment method, amount, status, paid at. Okay. Transaction ID, status, amount. Okay, and what I miss? I missed not the payment method. Okay, here we add the payment method. Okay, the payment and also paid at. ID. Okay, so description, owner ID, phone address, also exactly. So here restaurant. Also we want to add phone addresses and longitude and latitude. Okay, so let's make this bold to appear. Restaurant. Okay, title, description, owner ID, the status, phone. Also, we can add closed at. Okay, phone address and longitude and aptitude is open. So here is open, not open at, because the status is not for opening and close. Is open here. Is open. So I think this is the global design. So the menu need also the category and the image. We need the image, categories, and also is categories. For example, also the stock. Availability. Okay, so read out and do it out. ID. So here is available or not for the status of deliver. Driver, not deliver. Driver. So also let's see what I miss. So here the category ID. So we want to create new table for category. sub ID description, and so the category ID. So menu category. Also, what I miss also, yes. I miss, where is, I missed the category, the ID of restaurant. Restaurant. Why? Because the when created the new restaurant, we want to choose the category and this category related with specific restaurant. After creating the category, the we want to create a new menu, so we depend on the category, and this category depend on the restaurant. So what is the next? The cart also, the cart items, but review and rating I don't need now. I want to just focus for the MVP MVP style. User ID, okay, and the cart items is ID, cart and menu ID. So here on the cart, let's copy all this and make for the cart. Okay, so customer ID, and let so customer ID, okay, and cart cart items. So we have the ID. So we have the cart ID, and we have the menu ID. Okay, so and the quantity. Okay, so I think this. No, so I should to stop right now. So this is the design of the database. I keep it simple as I can, and in the next video we want to complete this design of the database, optimize well as I can, because this system is mine, my own side project. So I will add more and optimize things. So thank you for watching.